So next up, I'm going to introduce Violin, who will be starting off the Q&A.
Thank you, Cerise. Yes, so hello everyone. Next up, I would like to introduce to you Wisnu Wardoyo. So Wisnu Wardoyo is the software development engineer architect at Dana Indonesia, a tech fin company that aims to bring inclusive financial services to empower people for a better living. They strive to build a secure, trustworthy, and convenient mobile payment system to satisfy the needs of their customers. Wisnu is truly passionate about his work and is always eager to make an application that can really be of great use to his customers. As he enjoys working with his team at Dana, he so often tries to code in a way that can be easily understood by his team. When he's developing softwares, his favorite stage is to understand the client problem and try to solve it by code. Wisnu has a bachelor degree in computer education engineering from Semarang State University, and his passion lies in creating programming solutions. Today, Wisnu is here to share with us his passion by talking about why system analysis is needed. So without further ado, let's welcome Wisnu Wardoyo.
So here are the things. So hello everyone. Today I will talk about system analysis and of course why you need it. By the way, this is my first presentation in English, so I hope you guys enjoy my accent. My name is Wisnu Wardoyo. I work for Dana Indonesia, a techfin company from Indonesia, of course. Here's the subtopics I want to talk. First is story or ticket problem. Second one is the system analysis itself. Then document guideline, Gitlab guideline, a drawing diagram guideline, demo time. We have the special part in demo time here, and summary, of course. First one is the story or a ticket problem. I'm sorry. Before we jump to this subtopic, I realized that our participant is not only tech employee, but also college student who's maybe not yet experiencing coding as a team or doing full cycle of software development. So here's the situation. When you work in tech company, your task will be mentioned in your ticket or your story, okay? And after you finish the task, you can close the ticket, okay? So that's the situation. Story or ticket is the task for you, okay? So I have a question right here. Are you doing your task based on story? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm very sorry, but I think it's muted by itself. Where are we now? So I think I will repeat this. I will repeat this slide. So is the story really define what you need to do? So how if I have story like this, as a user, I can select a product and put it in a cart. Okay, can you measure the complexity of the story? Okay, okay, first you need to check when you can select the product. Maybe you need to see the product first, right? You need to create the query to see the product, and then show the stock, whether if the product is in stock or not empty, you will show the product, or if it's in empty, you will not show the product. Then when I click put it in the cart, I need to check maybe there are a maximal amount of product you can put in single cart. Okay, so that's all requirement you have, and it basically they will put the task for you in story or in ticket. So here the math. Requirement is equal to time divided by people. So more requirement, I mean more time, of course, and more people should cut the time. Okay, that is in the theory. So more people cut the time, but Bernie here said that more people may be more complex, right? Yeah, we meet with the condition like this, that more people cause it more complicated, because some people has their own way to achieve something, right? And some people has different learning curve. Like, okay, I'm a new joiner, I can learn as fast as you, but another guy maybe not fast as you. It's different. So if you have more requirement, it's not just as simple as, okay, if I have more requirement, I just need to hire more people. Okay, no. You cannot do that. Okay, you can see into this drama. So Bernie wanna see into this drama, right? So I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I will stop using another screen. I will use only single screen right now. I hope you can hear me. Okay, I will share my screen. Okay. Okay, this is the story problem. So Penny, Lenny, and Kenny and Amy, okay, want to create an MVP version as long as user can log in, see the product and purchase. It's called MVP version. So you can see Penny and Lenny and Kenny very confused about the requirement, right? Because only that. So they decide to discuss. Penny, I will create data and user data and profile, while Kenny, I create cart and order process, and Lenny can create the payment process. So three of them decide to split the job and create their own task. Okay. So 2 weeks later, here's they are. Okay, so Penny said that I'm done. User now can register. Okay, user can register. They can fill their data and then access the e-commerce, right? But suddenly Kenny said that, "Oh, what are you doing, Penny? I need address in user data. Why you not put the address in user data?" Okay, then what should Penny do? Penny need to rework again, check the code again, put the address there, okay, and then it's not efficient, right? Because Penny need to work twice. Okay, it will take Penny's time more than again and again. Okay, and this is a very common mistake in a tech company, that miscommunication between engineers, and this will lead to the damn cycle, right? Sorry, swearing. So the first cycle will be not trust. If you met with that condition,
Okay, you're good.
can you hear me right now?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is the first cycle. So the first one is not trust. You will not trust your teammate, and then you better work with yourself. And then yeah, after you work with yourself, then your team will not grow. They will not growing, right? Because they may be just doing the simple job or doing nothing, basically nothing. Because your team doing nothing, and all the tasks did by you, you will keep overtime all the time, right? Overtime, and then after that, maybe you will have no time for yourself. Okay, you maybe don't have the time with a family, your hobby. Okay, maybe you don't have time to sleep. Okay, and at the end, you maybe will complaining. Okay, I think I not receive the salary as I should receive, yeah, because it not match with my effort. I do all the things, right? I work harder than the other. Why I receive the same salary with others? and this cycle will cycle again and again and again, and you need to break this cycle. But to break this cycle is not easy, because when you need to break this cycle, maybe it will impact all the department. Okay, all the department. The first department maybe business. Okay, because when you break this cycle, it will need more time to prepare. Okay, you need to prepare something so you and your team can align in the requirement and what you will do and what they will do, right? So the solution is this: a new light. The new light make Bernie think that I think we should discuss the requirement first and make a document. And what document are they? The document is a system analysis. Okay, this is the system analysis begin, right? Let's see the definition of system analysis. System analysis, I take it from Wikipedia, the process of studying a procedure or business in order to identify its goals and purposes and create system and procedures that will achieve them in efficient. I don't know why. Okay, the process of studying, okay, studying a procedure or business order is the must, right? All of you need to study the procedure and the business, because if you don't know the business or you don't know the procedure, you cannot do code. What? Of course, yeah, you cannot do code. And then the second word is goals and purposes. You need to understand the goals and purposes for current requirement now, the current requirement, what they require right now, and prepare for the future requirement. Okay, so if the product said that this is the MVP version, that means this product will grow again and again. If they grow, you need to prepare that, right? Let's say the structure, the code, the design system. Okay, and the other one is the third word is efficient way. In efficient way, of course, efficient way is doing something in the less resource as you can, as you can. Our resource, the most resource we have as an engineer is time, right? So efficient way here means it's faster. Okay, and I have the bold word over here, systems. This system analysis will cover only system, not the whole architecture, right? System means application. If you create one application, that means it's a system, right? It's different with architecture, right? If architecture, you have a system, multiple domain and infrastructure, and all the things you need to cover, including legal and etc. Right? So this is the system analysis. The system analysis is have a specification. So system analysis should created by engineer themselves. Okay, because only engineer who doing the code will and should know how the system work or will work. The result of system analysis must be well documented. Okay, well documented, clear and detailed. People who will use this document are engineer, QA, product team, and project manager. Okay, engineer, why? Engineer is your team, of course. Okay, your team will use the system analysis to do the code, and then no, I will stop the. Okay. Okay, so QA, for QA, why QA need this? Because QA probably in Dana we not only create system analysis, but we also create the test analysis. The test analysis is a bunch of test cases created by QA based on the system analysis. A single test analysis in Dana could be more than 100 test case. Let's say like send money to phone number in Dana. It has more than 100 test cases each system. Okay, if we have a multiple services or multiple system, the test case will be more and more. The product team also need to align with the system analysis and to check whether the system analysis, the decision taken is meet with the requirement they have, and right now and in the future. Also the PM, this system analysis will help engineer to define their tasks more easily. Okay, because you have analysis, you know what you want to do, and every time everything you want to do, you have time measurement, how long I can create this, how long I can finish this task, and then you need to compile all of them and give it to the project manager, and project manager will align it with the timeline. Okay, this is the specification. So next, I will talk about document guideline. It's very long, so I hope you're not bored, but the fun part is not here yet. The document guideline, the first rule is everybody can see, everybody can comment. It's of course, because you need to present the system analysis to all the team. Okay, the platform option right here is the first one, the first choice. is Confluence, Atlassian. But I would say this is a paid plan. Maybe for you that doesn't want to pay, you can skip this. And Notion, it's free. It's a collaboration for the team also, but it's a little bit hard to work with the diagram. And then we have GitHub or GitLab. Yeah, you can see GitHub and GitLab. You can host the code, but also GitHub and GitLab can host all the document. Okay, many company also use GitLab or GitHub or Git technology to track the documentation.
Hey Wisnu, sorry about that. You got muted again.
Okay, it's getting fast and fast. Why this? Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, in this presentation, I will choose GitLab. Then this is the format, the document guideline. First one, we have title. You can specify the title. My recommendation, you can use title that easy to search. Okay, that's easy to search, so your team can search it very easily. Okay, the second one is versioning. In this versioning, if you change the document, you can put a new version over here, but only if after you present the document. Okay, so if you create the first document, just put the version 0.1 over here. After you present to the team, if there are any changes or any feedback, you can, and you need to change the document, you can put the version. Not just every time I work in the document, I keep adding the version. No, not like that. Okay, so and after that we have a requirement document, just link. So basically, maybe the product team or business analyst have the product a link, and then UI design also have the link you can put here, so every team can see the product and UI design. And the terminology, let's say here, chicken, one head, one legs, two legs, one tail. Okay. Also, the next is still in a document guideline is the overall solution. This system analysis document overview. So it contains the big picture of the system changes. You can mention here, including the background, why you choose the solution, and what impact to other module, what impact to other system, what impact to other teams. And you can list the use case diagram. This is the most simple diagram that will how to say, we will teach your team about what they want to use, what they want to create. Okay, like here, a librarian can issue a book and reserve a book, but over here, when you issue a book, you need to check the member is valid or not. You check the member is can be overdue or not. Okay, next is the modification plan. This modification plan overview, which contain a brief explanation about the change itself. So this modification plan can contains many things. The first one is system dependency. So if you have multiple systems, by the way, can you unmute me? Okay. The system dependency is basically you can list all the system that connect to your system, connect to you, and which system provide which interface, and what interface you use. I can display it later in the demo time. And then I have a database structure changes. So if you have database structure changes, it is the column nickname, the column, the type, length, it's nullable or not, default, and remarks, right? You can type in the table like this. I will provide you with the template, but also you can create a diagram like this. Also, we have the database data changes. If also not only structure, but if you need to modify some record, you need to put the syntax over here. I use SQL. And then data model. Data model could be different with the database structure, maybe because not every field or not every column in database you need to put in data model, like password. You don't need to put it in data model. Also, the state machine model or state machine diagram, it's basically the life cycle of the data. If you have user maybe can be active, can be frozen, or can be closed, right? The first state is active, and then frozen, and then closed. I will explain it later in the demo time. So here the key process. After that, the key process is basically the main integration. You can create the sequence diagram that include multiple system. Okay, multiple system, but that doesn't need too much. Don't need to detail about that. Just very simple, but it show you all the picture of the changes. Okay, this is the key process, and then we have the service changes. Service changes basically the API you provide, or API you change, or you add, or you delete, or something else. The first one is a service definition. You can put like this, because I use Java, I can put it like this. And then we have request parameter, response parameter, and object model. Okay, you need to put the three of these inside the table, different table. So you have a name, what the name, a parameter name, the
All right, sorry for the delay. We're back. We should get going now.
Okay, so I will continue about this. So I will repeat it. Service changes. So this the service definition, you can put it here because I use Java. It's basically the interface definition, and then you can use the request parameter, response parameter, and object model. You can put it in a table like this. You can use the name, type, length, and required, and then you have a condition and remarks. So required right here, it means if it's mandatory or not. Let's say you have a parameter name, say user ID. Is this user ID is needed or not? It's mandatory or not? Or is this parameter is needed or is mandatory? If the first param is matched with certain condition, it will be conditional. Or you can put the parameter, or you can you just not put the parameter. It's okay. It's called optional. So will be three type. So mandatory, conditional, and optional. And then the error code, you can basically the error code is up to you. Over here, we use the specific error code for each scenario, not just the HTTP error code. Let's say I have that error code called the parameter illegal. So after error code, I have the sequence diagram. Can we next? So also not only services, we have message broker also. This section should be filled with the message handler changes, description, and also the sequence diagram that represent the logic changes. For maybe not all of you using message broker technology, the first thing you need to list is the event description. Over there, maybe you subscribe to a certain topic or certain event code, and you can put the description over there. And then the object model you subscribe. Same with the object model in service changes, you can put over there. And then the sequence diagram, okay. And this sequence diagram, we'll talk about it later. So next, I also recommend you to put the configuration changes over here, because every configuration need to be aligned with the other theme. So let's say you have the message broker changes. What is the value before changes and the value after changes? What is maybe you have a database configuration, like how many client can connect at the time, something like that, and or timeout or something else, or resources or parameter, and also other changes. So for the other changes in this section, you can filled by the changes like enum changes or a code refactor or etc. Okay, next. Next is a downstream system. In this section, if you have a change proposal to downstream system or other team, you can list out here. So basically, maybe the terms is different between each of you in Dana. System 2 called downstream and system 1 called upstream. So if you want to switch the terminology, up to you guys for here. But if you have the change proposal for your downstream system or upstream system, you need to put it here. Next. This, the last but not least, this is the compatibility. This is a list of scenario which causing abnormal issues if service data and configuration change. So this is actually a very often happen in production if you not care enough about the changes, right? For example, you rename a response attribute, you rename the response parameter before front end are able to receive it. The solution, of course, you need to add attribute instead of replace it, right? But here, if you have system analysis, you basically can know, oh, I should not doing this, right? Or you can talk with the team that change the attribute to not do that. Okay. The second one is, for example, the compatibility issue is a new data object is not compatible with the old system. Solution, maybe we can add the switch to disable or enable the new system before all other old system is upgraded. Okay, or we can use canary release or gray release. Basically, we release 1%, 2%, 3%, something like that. That's for the second example. The third example is maybe the new flow is not compatible with the front end. Okay, it will cause break. The solution, maybe from our side, we need to support both new and old flow, or give the descriptive error to educate user. Over here is the compatibility analysis is very crucial for your production environment. Okay, next. Next is a GitLab guideline. Basically, because I choose GitLab before, so this is the GitLab guideline. You can screenshot this screen so you know how to prepare the GitLab account. Basically, just open the GitLab, register and sign, and create the new project and initiate the GitLab repository. Okay, after you have the GitLab repository, then you can check out. Okay, next. So the drawing diagram guidance. About the diagram writing software, there are many options to write the diagram. The first one is the Microsoft Visio or visual paradigm, but two of them is paid plan, so you need to purchase them. Maybe you don't want to purchase them, so don't use it. The second one is Draw.io, or currently already app.diagram or something. But it's online, right? You need to be online to access them. Okay. And the third one, basically, can you repeat? Okay. And the third one, basically, the option that I want to choose is Plan UML plus IDE. This IDE could be Atom or VS Code. Both are offline, trackable, and the most important is free. Okay, the Plan UML and Atom is free. I will choose Atom and Plan UML. Next. Basically, for the diagram guidance, you can go to planuml.com for the syntax. Over there, you can see all the diagram type or all diagram kind. So like it start from a sequence diagram, use case diagram, and class diagram, and so many of them. Yeah, you can open that. Okay, next is demo time. It's you can screenshot this screen and scan the QR and go to that link. Can you please go to that link, Axel? Okay, wait a minute. Our team is still preparing the link. Here we go. This is the link. Okay, you can see over there the introduction. Can you scroll down a bit? Okay, introduction. This homepage of system analysis template brought to you by Dana Indonesia. Special thanks for Ariandi Widarto, is my friend, and also me. We set up this together. Okay, the note is both of them are not open for any recruitment. Thank you. So we have two type. First one is system analysis template and the diagram. Can we go to the diagram first? Diagram. Click here. Okay, you can see a list of file over here. Start from a data model, database structure, use cases, and state machine, etc. We can go to a use case first. Can you click the use case? Okay, this is if you see this one, this is the image, right? So this is the diagram of a use case. It's very simple. A user can access the open the onboarding page, can see the registration page and login page, and in the backend you can use the registration API, send OTP API, and verify OTP. But you are not only see the image, but you also see how to create the code. Okay, can you scroll up a bit? Can you click the button before the edit, the tag one? Yeah, that's what the display source. Yeah, this is the source. Okay, what you see before is the diagram rendered by GitLab. So, but actually you can create that diagram using this syntax that called plan UML. So we have title over here. We also have actor, right? Rectangle web and user have the relation to the each use cases. Basically, if I can share screen, I can show you how to create it with item. But let's go back to the list, the code list. Okay, we can go through one by one that the use cases, and the next one we have the system dependency. Can you open? Yes, this is the diagram. Each block, right? That onboarding system mean a system, and you can see the onboarding system will publish two interface. The first one is register, the second one is login. So this HTTP will use this interface. So HTTP will access this interface. First one is the register, the second one is login, right? Then this, we have also the security over here. The security is the in the rectangle. The security rectangle, we have an OTP system that provide send OTP, verify OTP, and also we have the notification package rectangle over there. Basically, if you are working in onboarding system, what you need to mention here is only one level of downstream. So you don't need to mention about the notification. Okay. So you just need to mention about the security. You don't care about what security you're using, what you don't know. It's okay, no problem, because you only work in onboarding. So you need to know only one downstream. Okay, the security, it's the minimal effort. Okay, the minimal one is you need to know about the security one. Okay, can you go to the source again? This is the source. It's very simple. This is the source, very simple. You can see the package. Maybe you can I divide it into multiple section. The first section is the package. package component and interface definition. The second one is the interface publish section, and then the interface consume. If you can see line number 25, that is the comment. Okay, the line number 25 is the comment. The code is not executed, so basically it's like a comment in the code. So I divide the code by that section. Okay, can we back to the list of files? Okay, after the system dependency, we have the database structure. This is the database structure. You can create a database structure like this. Yeah. First one, let's say this. The table name is OB user, and the relation is one-to-many to the TRX underscore transaction. Here you need to define the primary key, also the unique key, also you have the foreign key or the indexes, right? And you can describe the this parameter have this column length or type, this and mandatory or not. Okay, you can see the code over here. Is basically just as simple as you can code, right? It's a very simple. The star before the ID, it means is indicate the column is mandatory. If you not put the star over there, that means the column is optional or can be nullable. Okay, it's very simple. Can you scroll a bit down? This is the entity definition, and down bit. Okay, you can see the relation over there in the line 54. Okay. User write to transaction. Right mean over here is the location. Okay, the arrow goes to right. Okay, in one-to-many. Okay, we can go back to the file again. Okay, we can go to, okay, maybe the time is limited, so I will skip the data model. Can we go into the sequence simple one? Okay, this one is very simple, right? User, go to web, go to the gateway, go to onboarding system, go to the security system, just like this. Okay, if you create with VCO or you create with the visual paradigm, you need to drag and drop, click here, click there. But here you can just type the code, right? You can define the user, you can define the web as entity, you can define the gateway as a participant, and each of arrow, that means is interaction. User will interact with the web will interact with the gateway, etc. Okay, can we back to the file again and go to the simple 2? Okay, you can see the difference here. The first diagram is don't have a lifeline, activation line. Okay, the first diagram not indicated when the entity or when the participant activated. See, here we have the block in lifeline that indicate this system or this particular entity is currently running, or this currently processing something. Okay, can you go to the simple 3? Okay, this simple 3 is basically you can create numbering. Okay, you can use auto numbering. So when you present to your team, when there a question over there, your team can easily mention which number. Okay, so let's say I have question in okay, can you go into the process number 9? So what I see is the submit register data. Okay, so it's from gateway to the onboarding system. This is the numbering. You can also use the numbering. It's very easy. You don't need to number it manually. It's auto numbering. Also, you can see the divider over there. It's for clarity. So if you have a multiple scenario or multiple API call inside one scenario, you can divide by that. Okay, and you can see the code. the source code, please. Okay, it's a little bit long, but it's very easy to create if you already know it. So first, in the line number 3 and 4, I describe the participant will be there. First, the actor, the web, and the gateway, and the onboarding system, and the security system. I use alias. I use alias gateway as a gate, so I don't need to type gateway. I just type gate in the next. Okay, and then I need to activate the user to activate the lifeline of the user, and then I set auto number 1. That means the diagram will continue with continue with start from number 1. So after that, the line number 15 is the divider. The line number 60 is the user goes to the web, right? This our interaction over there, and you see the comment open landing page. You can see /n over there is mean line break, okay, and all the things. And you can see in the line number 29, yeah, I think 29, we have an alternative. See, alternative if the OTP equals null or security ID equals null. Okay, so I need to auto number 10.1.1. I can auto number, then OB, which is the onboarding system, will go to security system. You can see OB to security system plus. This plus indicated that in line number 31, this OB go to security plus. This plus means you activate the security, right? You activate the security lifeline and send OTP, and security will return something, right? To return something, you don't need to type security go to OB, but you just type return send result. It's very easy. Okay, and the rest is the you can try by yourself by using this link. So can you see to the diagram again, the rendered one? Okay, so basically here is the simple one. This is the key process analysis. Okay, this key process analysis is used by other team and your counterpart like backend and front end. Okay, but I also have the detail one. Can you go to detail one? The list of file. Okay, the sequence detail dot markdown. Yeah, that one. Okay, you can see the difference over here, right? The onboarding system, I describe it in a blue box, but it's not only single participant, but inside it we have registration controller, registration service, and registration repository. So your team will know, oh, I need to check the request param, the auto number 4 in registration controller, not in registration service. So they will follow this document. Okay, so it's very easy to tell your team with the document. Okay, also this one will remove the language barrier. Let's say you work with international team. I think engineer will easily to talk with the diagram instead of human language. Next, you can see the code. Okay, the code is no much different, but the difference is only in the line number 8, 9, and 10. I put box over there. So the participant instead of system, I put the very specific class or bin or modules in code. Okay. So basically that is all of the diagram. Okay, the sequence. Can you go to the homepage of this GitLab? Just click the and then go to the SA, the template. Yeah, click it. So this is the template over here. You can just copy the source and then put it here, right? You don't need to you just use the markdown and put it here and upload it to GitLab or your GitLab. Okay, you can scroll down, terminology and overall and use case diagram. Okay, and to put the diagram, you can just put the source code, what you see earlier, into this document. So if you want to modify the system dependency, you can create the diagram first, separate it, or just inside this document. You can go to the source, please. Yes, this is the source. You can go down below, go. You can see here. Okay, up. You can go to line number 553. Okay, in line number 53, you can see there a SQL opening that indicates this is the SQL. You need to render this part as an SQL syntax, and also you can put the diagram over there. You can put the plan UML and then write the plan UML over there. So it's basically the thing how you can use it. Excellent. By the way, I want to share my screen to show the last demo, which is in using the Atom and the Markdown Preview Enhancer. So can I share my screen right now?
Yep, just share your screen whenever you're ready.
Okay. Okay, so this is the Atom. Okay, you need to install something. I install just this is what I installed. Okay, this is what I installed: Markdown Preview Enhance. This is the how to say it, the package or the plugin I need to render the page. So basically, you can, what I say, just set up the GitLab and then put the file over here, right? And when you click the file, let's say the use case diagram, it will automatically render the page over here. It's easy, right? You can just remove this, save, and it will automatically render. So it's very simple. And the template over here, you can have this template also, right? What I said before is you can put this plan UML over here. Let's say, just copy to this system analysis template. You can put it in use case diagram over here. Just put like this. Okay, so the diagram will be rendered over here. Okay, it's very easy, so you can try by yourself and use this template for a system analysis document. So maybe we can go back to the presentation. Okay, let's go back to the slide. Excellent. Can we go to the slide? Okay, next. And this is why you need it. The first one is better work coordination and collaboration with your team. Of course, your team will be easily to do something. They will create the code based on your design or your team design, because the system analysis need to be presented to your team, right? So the system analysis should be how to say, agreed upon all of the team. So the team will agree to create the system based on this system analysis. That's the first reason. The second reason is workload and this better workload description and estimation, because you have the system analysis and it's detailed. So you can know this task is how long you can complete this task. Okay, so this better workload estimation, then you will not underestimate any story. Okay, the third one is better release planning and avoid abnormal scenario. So when you want to release to production, it will be easily to track, because okay, I have this configuration changes, so what I need to prepare is this one, what I should not do is this one. The fourth one is the leader now can focus to grow the team. Okay, so instead of doing all the things by themselves, leader can focus growing them by mentoring them, coaching them, right? If your team have any problem, you can solve them with this system analysis also, or teach them, or create a sharing session, or etc. The last one is the better test coverage. Nothing better than a best test coverage, because a good test coverage, that means you will not afraid to change something. If you have a good test cases, if you want to change something, you can rely on that test cases, so you don't afraid to do that. Okay, so this basically the advantages of using system analysis. But I think not only five, not only five, you can find more. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for the troubles.
Thank you so much. That was super insightful, and we definitely learned a lot about the various aspects of document guidelines and also the advantages of using system analysis. And we really thank you for persevering through the mic malfunctions and still keeping up with the great spirit. So you have nothing to worry about regarding the mic malfunctions. Thank you.